High-touch physical services in a no-touch world. How can small businesses manage that? How can you manage it if you are a yoga studio or a gym or a salon or a barbershop? Like if you're any of these types of businesses, how can you manage it? And that's the topic of this weekly whiteboard. My name is Ken Costales, the lead consultant of Monolith Growth Consulting. Background of the company and myself is in the description. Now, I think in any business, there's really two things. That's true whether it is a high-touch physical service or a low-touch digital service. There's really two things. One is that there is a need, and the other thing is that there is a benefit that the business provides. Right? So we, as business owners, address needs by providing certain benefits. Okay. Now, what's happening in this new low-touch or even no-touch world is that the format in the way that we deliver our services, which is physical, isn't really helpful anymore, or it doesn't just work. It doesn't work anymore, right? So the format of getting people to a certain location, getting them to perform certain actions in a location, whether it is to get more fit, whether it is to do yoga poses and all that, that's not working, or it will not work in the foreseeable future. So even when the lockdown is done, if you look at a lot of the studies that are being produced by PIDS and many other organizations, what they're all forecasting is that there's going to be a big, not a big, but there's definitely going to be an economic downturn regardless, right? And the businesses which are most impacted are these physical businesses. Now, what do you need to do? Now, what you need to do is that you need to change the way that you deliver the format. Okay, so let's say you're a yoga studio. So let's first define the need. So a lot of folks who go to yoga studios are in the need for fitness and at the same time some degree of mindfulness as well, right? So these are two needs that they have, and the benefit is getting those two things really. So getting more fit via yoga and being more mindful via yoga. And the way it is currently delivered is through a yoga studio. Okay, so that doesn't work anymore. That's why there's a big X. Now, the first thing that you need to do is that you need to figure out what are the different formats that you can actually deliver the benefit, because you're not constrained by just one thing, like classes. You're not constrained with just this, like a live setting. There are many, many ways that you can serve customers beyond just a live setting. So for example, you can do e-consultations. So you can set up a Zoom, charge for a certain amount, and then consult them through that. You can also do workflows. So you can show them different poses that they can do at home. So maybe you have a friend or a partner who can photograph you doing these various yoga poses at your own home. You can also sell that to the broader community. You can also write an ebook, or maybe write an article or a blog, and many, many more things. But what is working right now in the market, especially in the US, is videos. So I'll share a quick example here, such as DanceU. So this is thedanceu.com. Now you can see here that the medium where they deliver the benefit, including how to do your wedding dance, how to do a social dance, so you're not bored at home and you stay fit at home, are done in a video format. They also have in-person lessons, but this is a secondary model that they have. Now, if we look specifically at the pricing section, you will see detailed inclusions as part of the service. And this is something that you can take inspiration from as you develop your digital model. So there is Wedding Simple. So there's there's an easy to follow step-by-step instruction, which is delivered via video. There is lifetime access, And there's also live video coaching with your instructor for personal feedback. So what's happening here is that there is, number one, an educational medium, which is a screencast. So there, or rather an online course or an online video where they just follow the tips and instructions contained in the video. And then there's also consulting via Zoom, right? Or in any other video platform. So that's done here. And this plan has 2 e-consultations, right? So it's a hybrid model, not a hybrid model, but there are 2 formats that are being leveraged here, which is the video format and also the coaching format. And they also have subscriptions as well if you want subscriptions built into your platform. And finally, there's also an online lesson that is free. So this is a way for people to get into the door of this dance university. Just like how many gyms and how many yoga studios provide a free trial for each and every person's first lesson. Right? So this is a model that you can use. Now, in terms of what types of platforms, or rather what platforms that you can use to do this model, there's a few like Teachable. So this is one platform that you can leverage to do that. Okay, so you can charge people via PayPal using this medium. And there's also other things as well, like Podia, which is also a strong platform as well for selling online courses, memberships, and downloads. And then there's also Gumroad, right? So this is also a way for you to sell that program. Now, this is a course platform wherein you provide the online videos to the broader audience. Now, in terms of the landing page that you can build, you can use something like Card. So CARRD. I'm not sure if it's 2 R's or 3 R's. So it's 2 R's. So CARRD.co. So this is free. So you can use this to build the landing page for your yoga studio, or not necessarily yoga studio, but now it's going to be an online yoga digital course. You can have your Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu online course. You can have your at-home bodyweight workout personal trainer, right? And many other formats that you can leverage. But the main idea here, or the main idea of this video, is that don't be stuck with a physical medium, especially as we transition into a low-touch world. Because, again, based on studies, it is looking like the economic impact, especially in physical businesses, is going to be huge. So make sure you diversify your formats and start looking into alternative formats like digital. So that's what I have for this week's weekly whiteboard. I hope this is useful for you.